don't think we're actually going to make that turn. Oh, shoot, that's a bear. Okay, hold that thought. Bear, where did you go? Yeah, you. Sawed off.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we're going to be checking out RV There Yet. Now, on the off chance that you have been living in a cave for the last few weeks and have absolutely no idea what this game is about, RV There Yet is a co-op caravan holiday game where you have to get your caravan from the starting area to the other side of the map through a metric ton of hazards and puzzles and rough terrain, and there's bears involved, and it's carnage, it's chaos, it's absolute hilarious madness. So the thing about this game though is it is actually designed to be played with 2 to 4 players. However, solo play is an option. Now, having played this quite a bit myself co-op, I cannot imagine how on earth solo play is going to work. But we are going to work on the assumption that the game will actually have some single-player workaround that you can do for all of that. And yeah, we're going to go for it. I mean, my hopes are not high that we're actually going to make it all that far. And in fact, if we even make it to the first checkpoint, I will be genuinely impressed. But it's a chance to play a game that I enjoy the heck out of. And it is also a chance for me to sample the absolute hell out of the Caravan Holiday episode of Top Gear. So yeah, if you guys are ready,
we decided to go on a caravan holiday.
Okay, yes, we are here in Mabutts Valley, and as you can see, we have actually had a pretty good week, you know, given all the crushed beer cans and stuff laying about the place, and it is time to go home. Now, if we look at the map, I'm trying to remember how to look at the map here. Oh, the map's in the truck. Yes, hold that thought. Let's take a quick peek at the map. Oh my god, come on, Digby. You can make it up into the truck. There we go. Yeah, if we look at the map, we are... Where are we? Okay, yeah, we are here. I believe, the campsite next to the lake. And then we have to get from there all the way around the map and across that bit there. That's a ski jump, by the way. And then, yeah, we're going to have to crisscross back and forth, and we're going to have to go around this and go through that and everything else to make our way finally to the, I believe it's the interstate is the ultimate goal in this. Now, to accomplish that, we've got a power drill to put the lug nuts on, we've got a repair hammer for the body panels, and we have got a winch. I mean, technically we have got 2. We've got one on the front and one on the back. And we also have, along the way, every single thing we can find that will assist us, like scrap metal, which might be more valuable than gold at this point. And then, yeah, we've got food, we've got... Oh, I was going to say, yeah, we've got beer. In fact, you know what? Let's have a beer really quick, just to celebrate. Yeah, pop that down. Let's have a quick beer. Okay, yeah, basically you've got all the different things you can find. There's bonus stuff, like, I don't know if you can see it or not, but out there on that rock in the middle of the lake, there is a hat and another pair of sunglasses, so you can customize your appearance as you go along. And then we've got disposable grills, which we can use to cook hamburgers. We've got motor oil that we are absolutely going to need because that's how you repair your engine. Oh, and I should probably point out, if you can see the 2 bars up there at the top, the green one is the condition of the body, and the empty one is the condition of the frame, and I believe the engine. And then down there in the corner, we've got our own personal health bar. But yeah, you basically have to manage all of that, and if you run out of the body panels and the frame and everything else, your RV will die. And of course, it goes without saying that if your health bar gets wrecked, you will die. Okay, well, really quick, I'm going to load up the RV with every single useful thing I can find around this campground that's going to help us on this trip, and then we will hit the road. And given that I am playing this solo, it is probably going to take me quite a bit of time, so how about we have ourselves a little montage? Okay, I think that's the lot. Now this is actually the tricky bit, which is fine because on my team I'm the driver, so I have had a fair bit of practice. Alright, let's set off. Okay, carefully around the rocks, and we've got, I think there's a corner coming up here we have to worry about. Don't hit that rock either. Hitting rocks and hitting trees and stuff will knock panels off of this thing like crazy, so yeah, the less things we hit, the happier I'm going to be. Now it looks like we've got to make a turn down to here. Also smooth sailing. Oh crap, hold on, rock fall. Definitely do not want to get caught out by that. And yeah, it's kind of fun now that I'm like halfway around the map to actually see all these other landmarks and stuff that I didn't notice the first time I was playing it. Like that big pinnacle of rocks you can see off in the distance. Whoop, no, ow, ow, careful, be careful. You definitely don't want to beat the RV up any more than you have to in the initial going.
While we're on the open road, let's see what she'll do.
Foot down, James.
It is down. 30's nice.
30's. You better get used to doing 30.
Okay, we gotta get around this bit here. Yeah, there's the original route to 65 that we are not going to be able to take, which means we are going to be doing this detour. I'm actually thinking, hold that thought, let's park up here, turn the truck off. Yeah, I am thinking that rather than worry about the boards in this bit, can we actually make it around the edges here? No, I have a feeling if we try it, we're going to end up, yeah, here, drop that. Yeah, I have a feeling if we try it, we're going to end up hung up on this rock. You know what, let's not worry about it. This actually doesn't look that bad. I think we can make it through there. At least I'm willing to bet the RV that we can make it through there. One way to find out. Let's try it and see what happens. Okay, we're in first gear. We've got... Park and brake is... off now, you idiot. Okay, carefully does it, and... we are up and over. Brilliant. Okay, very first obstacle, and we conquered that thing like a champion. Now, all we have to do is thread the needle over here. Kinda like that. And I think if I remember correctly, there is... yeah, okay, I see the picnic table through the woods there. So there should be some sort of little, like a campground or something down here, where we can find some goodies. Okay, this looks like the main path here. That looks like the campground down there. Let's see if we can actually park the RV for a second, shut the door so that we have an unobstructed view. Let's see if we can't use the mirrors and back up down into there, preferably in one piece. You know what would help? Not having the menu blocking my mirror.
Back! 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 Back!
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, you said back.
You know what? I'm thinking we just leave the thing there. Okay, so what do we got here down in the campground?
When a swaying caravan starts to dictate the direction of travel, you have a snake.
Another thing about 2 players, you have somebody else to heal you and revive you when you get killed. It figures too, because Mr. Snake is actually standing next to some scrap that we are probably going to want sooner rather than later. Now, is there anything back here in the clearing? I'm not seeing anything. Is there any way we can actually get rid of that stupid snake? Like if I was to pick up the lotion, say, for example, and chuck it in his general direction. Oh, yep, well, we got him to move. I'm not sure if I'm very happy about the direction in which he moved, but he did move. Alright, we're going to grab that scrap metal, that scrap metal, that scrap metal. And now you can stay right there, and I will be 100% happy because you are no longer in my way. I also saw some bear spray. And if there's one thing in this game that you are going to want, it's flipping bear spray. Because there are a lot of bears in this game, and every one of them is an absolute... Okay, now I'm pretty sure, as I was running up there, I heard another snake over in this direction somewhere. Oh, yep, no, I see you up in there. Tell you what, if I can grab that scrap metal... Don't really need the beer, I don't think. I'll take the antidote. Even though I don't think it's going to do me a whole lot of good, because if I do get bit, as previously mentioned, I don't have anybody to revive me. But, on the off chance that I get bit and not killed, we're going to bring that with us so that we can cure it. Now I'm thinking the first aid shelf can be that one back there. And hold that thought, I am currently recovering from a cold and my throat is incredibly rough and I have to cough really bad. Okay, I think I'm going to live. Now I have also completely forgotten what it was I was saying, so you know what? Let's just get back to the looting. Okay, definitely want scrap metal, cowboy hat, yes please. Did I hear another snake just then? I can't tell. You know what? I think what I'm going to do... Now let's drop that. We're already wearing sunglasses. The 3D glasses are actually kind of cute, but I sort of like the David Caruso shades better, so I'm going to stick with those. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is really quick. I'm going to turn my computer volume up. That better be you in there that I'm hearing and not another one. 3 snakes feels like overkill. I'm just saying. Okay, is that better? Okay, yeah, that's got to be the one in there. Alright, was there anything else out back? Yes, more scrap, Digby. You want to grab all of that. Because there is absolutely no way we're not going to end up needing it. I don't think there's anything else out on the lake. Just giving you a really wide berth there, chum. Don't worry about me at all. I mean you no disrespect. I'm just going to have one more quick peek around your neighborhood, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Oh my god, did I actually leave this thing running the whole time? Thank god gas isn't a thing. Alright, well, we're in gear. Motor's running. Let's go. Alright, carefully does it around this corner. Carefully does it over this bit here. Come on, baby, you can do it. Okay, that was a bit of a tight squeeze. Looks like we've got another corner coming up here. Why am I hearing music? Is that running? Hang on, are you on? Okay, is there actually game music? You know what? The whole time I've been playing this, I never realized that it actually had its own background music. Okay, well, hopefully I'm not going to get tagged for it. Alright, well, it looks like we got another gas station down here. And hang on, that is actually checkpoint 1. Alright, well, this is handy. Let's, park up. Turn that off. Let's go see what we've got for loot. It's actually kind of a poor parking job on my part. Am I going to be able to get back up in here? Oh yeah, no problem at all. Alright, now let's check and see what we got for loot. Okay, we've got a cassette. We've got another cup of coffee I'm going to take. Now, I don't know if you get like a bonus thing for collecting all of the cassettes in a run.
Okay, now we need to just start off with a little bit of an intro.
No, we don't. I've already done one for this episode. Anyway, yeah, we're basically going to collect every single cassette we find on the journey, just in case. You know what? We'll pop that there. That will do. I'm pretty sure that is everything there was here. Unless, and again, it's always worth... Yeah, see? I was going to say, it's always worth checking the environment, just in case. And we got another bear spray. Brilliant. Alright, this part's going to suck a little bit because we have got to go down this hill here. And then we got to go up and around there. Which is going to involve a couple of really tight turns. Alright, we made it through that bit. Now, tight turn number 1. Got to get around this thing without going off the edge. And we got to make sure we don't hit any rocks up here. Okay, we made it. It's fine, Digby, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Okay, we'll make it around here. Come on, baby. Turn, turn, turn. And we are almost there. Okay, one more turn. Right here. And we are at our first obstacle, the bridge. I say obstacle. It's actually more of a path than an obstacle. It's just a little bit narrow. And yeah, there are going to be some bridges later on in this game that are going to absolutely turn your hair gray. You know what? I don't think we're actually going to make that turn. Oh, shoot, that's a bear. Okay, hold that thought. Bear, where did you go? Yeah, you. Sawed off. Holy crap, there were 2 bears. Alright, that's a new one. I didn't know you could get 2 bears. All I wanted to do was back up. Well, I'll tell you what, I got 17 pieces of scrap, so I can afford to sit here and repair this really quick. Hopefully they'll despawn here in a minute. Alright, yeah, we're going to need to fix that. I'm going to fix that. We'll do that bit. That bit. Looks like they wrecked the roof, but I can't actually reach it from here. The front end was fine. That bit's all good. Okay, you knocked off that panel, and you knocked off the rear. Yeah, going by the health bar, it looks like the only thing left is the roof. I stand corrected, there's a couple of things missing. What else did you knock off? Oh, okay, you missed the mirror. And that's the lock. Perfect. Okay, let's back this thing up. Let's make this turn. And let's get the hell out of here. It's up over this hill. Come on, baby. Ah. Okay, yeah, this bridge is actually a little bit trickier than the last bridge, apparently. Just gotta make sure we're lined up on it properly. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, we are across. Now, where does the road go from up here? Looks like we're gonna go down that way. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I'm not entirely sure that's how trees work, but okay. Yeah, careful of this bit too, Digby, because it looks like it's going to get a little tight. It's going to get a lot tight. Make sure you actually get the clutch as opposed to the off button. Well played. Now, we've got, looks like a mud pit down here. Which I think, being downhill, we should be able to just zip across that, no problem. Kinda like that. Okay, we are actually getting close to an area that I recognize. We got another mud pit here, and it looks like a place we can stop. So how about we pull up here and stop? Nope, now you want the off button. There you go. Okay, so there's a metric ton of stuff here we can use, like the winch poles, which we are definitely going to want to bring with us. Game, thank you. Yeah, winch poles are incredibly valuable. Now, it looks like we also have a bunch of scrap here. We got some EpiPens. Not sure I'm going to get any use out of those, but it's not going to hurt to bring them either. Basically, the EpiPen, if I didn't mention it earlier, is how you revive your teammates. And motor oil is how you fix the engines. You know what? We're going to bring as many of these as we can fit in here. Pretty sure I got another... Yeah, I was going to say, I got another shelf space in there. You have to have a wide shelf for them, so they're not going to fit down there. Ooh, you know what? I might be able to put it down there. Yeah, let's put the burgers up there and the oil down under it. Now, we do have a little bit of a moral dilemma in this area, because the way we are actually meant to go... Oh, hello, there's a whole bunch of crap down there. Yeah, the way we're actually meant to go is up and around there. In fact, you know what? Hold that thought. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me just grab all of the scrap and the extra motor oil. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw it in the general direction of the truck. I'm not going to worry about the beer, but we will put it over here just to keep track of it. Then we'll grab the EpiPen. So we have 8 revives on us at the moment. Anyway, yeah, the way the game wants us to go is the game wants us to go from here, where we are, through this muddy, rocky area over here. And then, assuming we haven't wrecked the RV by then, across here, and then across here, and then across this bit there, somehow get up over top of this rock here, and then all the way around this corner, down this hill, around this gravel pit, and over to there where you can see the stairway. Because yeah, that garage right there is checkpoint number 2. Yeah, the place we're trying to get to is actually right flipping there, behind that pile of rocks. And I think there might be room enough right here to get through these trees and around these rocks up here in this field. And that one's going to be tricky, that one's going to be tricky, but once we make it out here into the open, we should be fine. And if we can make it to here and through this field, all we got to do is go around this little corner here. And holy crap, there's a metric ton of scrap up here. Okay, you know what? We're going to grab all of this. I don't need any of that yet. Yeah, we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that. And that garage is right there. So we should be able to go, like, through here, down there, and parked. Oh, you know what? I say I'm not going to grab this stuff right yet. I'm going to grab at least the nuggets, because I know I got shelf space for those. And the rest of it we can actually pick up when we come through. Because it might be the stupidest plan in the history of the world, but it's my plan, and I want to try it. Perfect. Okay, I actually think we should be able to drive it now. No, don't do that. Thank you, do that. Yeah, we should be able to actually drive it now. So let's reconnect that. Check where we're going. I mean, it's going to be tight because we will get hung up if we go over any of the big rocks, but as long as we're careful, I think we can pick our way through this field. Okay, start the car. Car is in gear. E-brake needs to be off. And let's go. Just need to go around that rock there. And around these rocks up here. And around the big old pile of rocks there. And we're going to ignore this stuff for now because we don't need it. We should be able to just very gently hop, skip, and a jump down to there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do it the right way. And we're going to go down around the front. Alright, carefully does it, Digby. Carefully does it. Don't get stuck on any of these stupid rocks here. We are through. We are at the campground. And we are fine. Okay, so we should be seeing the checkpoint thing here in a second, I think. Once we get up here on the top of this hill. Checkpoint number 2 has been reached. Okay, park that up, turn it off, hop on out. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, we didn't have to face any of the, what I would call two-person challenges, but we did have to face quite a few challenges, and it comes as a huge surprise to me to say this, but we did manage to do it solo. So yeah, I think I'm going to stand here, have a celebratory beer, and congratulate myself on not wrecking the RV, or getting bitten by that snake down there. And on that frosty, refreshing note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed checking out RV There Yet. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.
All things considered, how do you think the holiday went?
I think, well,